I'm going to give you a couple really good examples of the for each loop using different objects or collections of objects in either worksheets or workbooks. So let's, for example, let's show you how to let's loop through each sheet in a workbook. So we're going to say for each, and we're going to say, we could say sheet, or you could abbreviate it however you want. For each something rather, let's use the active workbook dot sheets, and I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to hit next SHT, and whoopsie, we need to put this within a subroutine or subprocedure. So we're going to say sub my example 1. And we're going to paste our loop here. And let's just do another message box. We're going to say message box SHT dot name. Okay, we want the name. We don't want to. You can't do a message box of the current object, but you can take the dot name property and do a message of that. So let's go ahead and loop through that. For each sheet and active workbook dot sheets. So the first one should be probably data unless there's a hidden sheet. So the first one, see, if I hover over it, it doesn't have anything because it's not a variable where you can just have, you can hover over it and see the text value. This sheet has got lots going on in it, not just a dot name. So you can't just hover over it. But message box of the dot name property would be data. So then the next one in the loop would be sheet 2, and then my RPT, and then it would be done. And so furthermore, let's make one called my example 2, and you could do for each, how about PVT, for each pivot table in, and no, we don't have any pivot tables going on here. Let's see. Well, anyway, you could do that. You could say in active sheet dot I think it's pivot tables. And okay, so it auto capitalized, so that tells me that's good. And then you'd say the pvt dot name, or you could actually change something with each one if you had some criteria. If pvt.name equals whatever, then do something to that pivot table, or pvt.delete or something. So you could do that. Same thing with active sheet.shapes. If you wanted to go through each shape, for example, this would be considered a shape, and then it would give you maybe the dot name, or you might want to dot delete or copy it or whatever, or change the color or anything like that. You can loop through different objects by doing a for each and set a variable name, whatever you want, and then you do the group or collection. So that's how another example of using the for each loop.